these websites can really tear apart a community. We work so hard with in the public, out front, in the open, to try to teach about equality, to try to teach about what it means for people to get along together, and to be tolerant of each other, but even more so, not just to be tolerant, but to be friendly, to like each other. And we try to erase hatred, and we try to erase violence, and we try to erase racism from our midst. Yet we have these websites. These websites aren't, they're not in Brockton. Some of them are outside the borders of the United States, although many are within the borders of the United States. I think that part of this is the balance of that people feel that they have with free speech, that that the First Amendment allows them that right. At the same time, we also worry because on the other side of free speech is that one can't preach hatred, one can't preach racism, one can't preach about killing or destroying communities, whether they be people of different faiths or people of different color or people of different ethnic backgrounds. So there's always a balance. It's unfortunate that we have these type of websites. I think what we need to do is not focus so much on the fact that there are those websites, but rather focus on what can we do to educate the young children of our community, the young adults of our community, the kids who are in high school and college, on why they shouldn't go to those websites. So rather than eradicating the websites, it's teaching people not to go to those websites. The only reason that those websites exist is because people go to them. So in order to extinguish those and get rid of those websites, I think what we have to do is better educate those people around us. With the celebration of the life and the dreams and the memory of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, which here in Brockton we celebrated many times over. Here in the synagogue we joined together with many of the local churches in the community, and we had a community-wide celebration, and people were able to listen to different speeches, both about Dr. King's life and also about how he inspired so many people to want to make progress here in our country, to want to move forward for equality for all. And then on Tuesday to have the celebration of the inauguration of President Obama. And then on Wednesday to have this type of incident. It's interesting. I think a lot of people may try to tie this incident into this week of celebration that focus so much on forward progress, on minorities, and whether it's people of color or people of different faiths and backgrounds, being able to celebrate their equality in such an open fashion that they haven't been able to do for so long. I think it's easy to focus and to say, here's a man who took those opportunities and used them as an excuse to create the violence and the mayhem and the havoc that he did. I think it's important also to note that he purchased this gun 6 months ago, that he purchased the ammunition 6 months ago, that this, whether this was premeditated or he simply purchased it and used these events of this week as an excuse, nobody knows for sure. And whether more acts of violence will come out because of the events of this week, nobody knows for sure. I think that this was a random act of violence. It happened to be coincidentally during this time. Maybe as the investigation moves forward, it'll shed some light into the timing of it. But maybe it was an act of random violence. Though it's unfortunately that it took the lives of some very innocent young people. My hope is that people don't see this as an opportunity to create more violent episodes in our community. I think other people look and they say, well, this happened in Brockton, and does Brockton have a history of these acts of violence? It's unfortunate that it happened here in Brockton. The reality is this could have happened anywhere. This could have happened here. It happened this week, and it might have happened at a synagogue, but it very well could have happened at a synagogue or a church anywhere in this area, anywhere in the state of Massachusetts, or anywhere here in the country. And I think what it shows for all of us is that we can't sit back and simply rely on the fact that we've moved forward, that the events of this week between the inauguration and the celebration of Dr. King's life and the focus that we had on those events, we can't sit back and simply say, well, we have accomplished so much. The reality is that we've accomplished a little bit, but we still have so much more to do. We still have so much of a ways to go, and we know that by looking at these websites and by hearing the hatred and the racism that's spewed from the mouths of people who don't like minorities, who don't agree with maybe some of the directions that the country is going, and who blame Jews and who blame Hispanics and who blame African Americans and people of the minorities, who blame them for the direction that the country's going. I think until there is no more hate, there is no more racism, there's no more violence, we have a lot more educating, we have a lot more work to do.